Okay. Last session, the party was brought in after time to mourn their lost party member. The party was brought in to talk with the king, where they were fairly harshly reprimanded for delaying the delivery of package that could have possibly saved lives. Uh, Helped them figure out what they were fighting against. We got a partial reward again delivery package 8, and were essentially told once the city's walls, the gates were opened again, to get out and allow them to handle the situation without the party's possible. The king did not want to deal with you right now. So the party, after accepting a quest or a escort to escort a merchant to the next city, they then rested and met up the next morning. A new party member, they have then went off on that journey. A few days into the party comes across a bandits or bandits that attempt to take everything this has been escorted. So the party starts them having killed half the band. Back up. Okay. So it is
We ended on top of the round, so.
trying to remember the name of your character.
Moon?
Moon.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just finishing the burger. Okay. Well. I forget, or the two in front of me here are not entwined, correct?
Nope. Nobody is anymore.
Ah. Well then. If I remember right, I have that red one was the spiritual weapon now, correct? I think.
Red would be flaming.
Ah, okay, then it's there that it goes. See if you want to delete the blue. We got a warhammer! Actually, let me just now.
It's a shame we don't have 40,000 of them.
Well, you see, actually, the spell isn't concentration. Could I actually have more than one of them out at once? Oh, never mind then. Okay, that was...
Worth a shot.
The
no.
same caster cannot cast the same. Like, if it is a lingering spell, they cannot cast the same one. It would
That
cancel
is
out the other.
truly unfortunate. Anyways, I want to hit the bandit captain, or at least attempt to. I want to make sure. I want to look at this real quick. Not that one. It's this one. Okay. I needed to make sure I understood how my actions work. Apologies. That is an enemy, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He escapes my wrath for now, probably.
You were attacking the thug.
No, the captain.
Yeah, that would miss the captain.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Anyways, he's alone. He can get hit by this. Never mind, it does nothing. Where is our merchant friend? That would be you, yes?
Yes.
I'll take the one opportunity attack against me.
Try to run.
No, I'm not running, I'm just moving to here, but I'll take the one opportunity attack from this one.
Okay.
Here. I'm moving up one.
Nine. They missed.
No. Yeah. And I'm gonna attempt to help just add a wall. Can't do anything else, so good luck, my friend. It's my turn.
Okay, Ebony. Up.
Okay. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back there. Okay, I stand up completely. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then I'm going to attack this one right here.
Okay.
And I am sure that I have magic weapon on my quarterstaff.
You do.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing it two-handed. 12?
That does hit.
Okay. Well, that would have been a 13, and that's a 7.
He is still
Because
up.
the magic weapon. Okay. That is her turn.
Okay. Fred, we're up.
Yep. Fred is going to bump this guy. This guy. Hang in, please. The guy in range of the flaming spear is getting bumped into.
Okay. Fails.
Takes 7 fire damage.
He is looking very badly hurt.
Oh, real quick. Does the spiritual weapon take the fire damage from ending its turn here, or no?
It's not a,
No.
it is not a.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
I know in Baldur's Gate 3 it has a it has hit point DC, but it does not in D.
It's more so just out of curiosity because it could still technically be targeted here and then destroyed and then. Yeah, but it's besides the point. Carry on.
Swinging at the leader. Missing the leader.
We are having a hard time hitting him.
I told you we should just finish his last session. We had the good rolls.
Yeah, we should have. You're right.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Beto, our merchant.
I pull out a black lemon from my fruit bag. I bite off the stem and then I throw it at the leader. It says it's a melee. It says it's a melee weapon attack.
Let me double check that because
Is it pocket
The-
stand?
No, it's
no,
the acidic fruit.
okay, it's not a yeah, it's not actually a melee. I just forgot to put range. It has the same range as all of them. There. That is fixed.
have pocket sand?
all of them are ranged.
I wish.
If you set at him in melee, it would risk splashing on your allies. If you missed.
You pull open his pants and you shove it down.
That's a real threat.
You know what, Scripted? Are you willing to risk your life for a lemonade?
I mean, it's just if Moses is in range, I'd be careful. But if it's just Moon, I do not care per se.
If he misses with this, I'm going to roll a 1d3.
Do it. No.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
I've had 2 do-its.
Okay.
Who's the third? That it could
Fair.
hit. Oh,
That is
fair.
that is a 19.
19 hits.
Good.
Okay, so that is 3. That is 12 acid damage as the lemonade blows up in his trousers.
Yeah, he dies. The bandit leader
He
is
just-
dead. The rest of the
He
bandits.
just he just takes out another one of those where he's like, "Damn, I need to use them more often."
Lemonade.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, these 3 remaining regular bandits. One of them is attack Moses. 17 hit Moses.
17 does hit. For no damage.
For 2 slashing. And then 2 attacks against Fred. One hits Fred, I'm good.
Yes.
For slashing. And that is their turn. One of them, and it is Dave. They succeed on, so they take half.
Yep, half damage.
Is the plant growth still up over there? Or I forget what it was.
It's gonna be my turn. But no, I'm dropping concentration on it.
So he takes 3
Barely.
damage.
Barely alive. Moses.
So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop concentration on the plant growth that is being absolutely useless over there in the corner. Hey, you know what?
Well,
It was
it
difficult
helped-
terrain. Still kind of helped.
It held that one guy forever.
True. And then she'll turn over to Fuzzy and say, "Didn't I say you need to stop bleeding so much? I know you're big and you're strong. You're gonna be a really powerful one day." As she's casting Healing Word on him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hit points. So he is now up to 13. And 13 hit points as he's going to take his action and then bite and claw the big
The thug.
melee person beside him. Yeah.
Both those hits.
For 10 damage.
That kills.
As he is territorial over Ebony. And he'll let out a little soft little pee-pee roar. And that shall be our turn.
Okay.
Wait, I can move actually.
You taking attack of opportunity, is it? Okay.
Not if I only move 5 feet.
Bandit captain that is still alive. His leader, is dead. So he is going to take charge. I think it is more of an opportunity to, rise in station. know what? He's smart. He sees this going the other a direction he doesn't like. He is just going to throw one last firebolt at Fred. When he hits Fred,
Can I hit it back like a baseball?
God, I
no.
wish.
You take 5 fire damage as he rolls really low. And he's just gonna start 5, 10, 15, 20. As he starts running away.
I mean, it's a solid strategy. If you're not winning, you should probably leave.
Yeah. This last remaining thug. Let's see, what is he gonna do? He's just gonna shoot a heavy crossbow. Red.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
I know, it's insane, man.
3 piercing. Moon, you are up.
Well, I would love to be able to help with the range on that guy, but actually I can. Right. Well, first things first, we're just gonna... Okay. Let's come back down here and hit this guy right next to me. What we're gonna do with spiritual weapon first. Can the spiritual weapon benefit from advantage on Moses or
It is-
Fuzzy?
it is-
No?
Not a creature.
So it literally just does. Okay. Well, in that case, here is the spiritual weapon. Does a 12 hit that guy?
The regular bandit?
This guy.
It does, it just hits.
Cool, it's useful. Wait, that's not what I meant to click on. It's this one that I meant to click on. There we go. 5 plus damage. Alright, so that's that dealt with.
5
Actually, that doesn't count as a weapon attack from me to deal extra radiant damage, does it?
It is not a weapon.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. And the guy next to me, who looks pretty damn hurt, is getting hit with the Warhammer. 22 hit. 9 damage.
Or, wait,
on this guy.
that one? Oh yeah, that killed. Had 1 HP. Smash his head in.
You just buried it, man.
The hammer replaced his head. What interesting result. 5. What's my movement speed again? Right. Oh. I'm taking it. I don't care. I'll take the attack of opportunity to get up to here.
Attack of opportunity from...
This one. Yep. There's no real way for me to go around him. That's 2 nines so far. And I end my turn here, but I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. I can move it up to 20 feet, if I remember right. Yeah?
Yes.
Cool. I'm moving it there.
And you can repeat the attack while moving it too.
It
That
already
too.
attacked.
Hey, is that your turn?
That's everything I can do.
Ebony?
Okay, so Ebony is going to throw a chromatic orb at this guy.
Okay.
Damage type is acid.
Okay.
11?
Misses.
Okay. And she's going to. I want to. I'm gonna go right in front of Moses.
Dad, don't do that.
Okay.
You'll take a hit from the flaming spear if you do.
You can go right here
Okay.
safely.
Then she'll come over here next to Fred. And that is her turn.
Fred, you're up.
Fred's going to move the flaming spear under this guy, the guy right here.
Dex save is they're bashing him.
Yep.
Leads.
It takes
Fire
3 damage. And then I'm gonna smack him.
Damage. Still up, but not by much.
And then I'm done.
Teto, you are up.
Since it looks like these guys have pretty much got it, I'd just lay back in my cart and eat an apple.
Okay. There are 2 remaining bandits. One will attack Bear and one will attack Ebony. Bear.
Ooh.
Bear takes
The one
some
against me. The one against me misses.
That's 4 slashing damage.
Yay!
They roll.
No, that's depressing.
I used Sentinel to hit the one that just attacked Ebony.
I'm just saying, I think I got that good luck this round. No.
Moses, you are up.
Moses does not like this bandit. Ferociously striking him. So
It
I
attacked
have
you,
to
babe.
freak work. A 19. I think I rolled damage on that. I'm not too sure. I keep on forgetting.
The
Multi-attack.
additional.
Like, wow.
That hits. The 17.
Okay, and then.
Instead, you don't need to roll the additional.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It
he's
has-
going to town. And Moses will kind of turn back around to Mr. Banana Man and say, Mr. See Your Toes, are you okay? Is anything injured? Can I steal a gold bar?
Yes, I'm okay. No, you get and take my gold.
Damn it. It was worth a try, though. Mr. See Your Toes, I kept you very safe. We kept you very safe. Well noted.
Yes, you did an amazing job. Here, have a peach.
While you're talking, this bandit captain, 5, 10 dashes off the screen.
So technically, I
bandit
could
captain
chase
technique.
him down and actually catch up to him.
He is dashing, as
Even
his action.
Even if he dashes, I move faster than him.
Plus, he's got to get tired sometime.
He's also a rogue,
I will be.
so
Oh well, never mind. Cutting action dash is a bullshit thing.
yeah, he no matter what he is fleeing. Like, unless you are also a rogue, you are not catching up.
I might have to dip the rogues. I think cutting action.
Blue,
Anyway, this
blue
thug
fontaine shows up in like 2 seconds.
is going to look at you, Moon, and your very metal body, and he is going to try to shock and grasp you.
I'll be.
This
That's
is an
your dog.
18 misses, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you just bashes the hand away with the shield.
He's just like,
No.
no.
Just a little hand pat. No, back.
Oh, and isn't that's just ironic?
Seeing that didn't work, he's also going to try to start running, so you get an attack of opportunity from him.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
That hits.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity too, in order to smite with them, to deal an additional 1d6. An additional 1d6 times 5, so 5d6, I'm guessing, or 1d6 times 5, so the result times 5.
No, what was it again? Can you post it in the chat?
Or pre-strat.
Times your cleric level. You're not level 5 yet.
Oh wait, that's a bonus action thing. I don't think I can use that yet, could I?
Your bonus action thing?
No, that is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, you
Use.
can't do that in opportunity.
Oh well, it still takes 2 radiant damage. You are not escaping, though. Mhm. Oh well, I'll do it next turn.
Almost off screen, so you get 1 round to.
Hello, friend. My Titan. Oh, come on. Now that's just not cool.
It's just not cool.
Hmm.
I agree.
Well. There ain't nothing I can do then. Unless I can get that thing in range. No.
I was
So,
gonna say, why
yeah,
don't you shoot him with your crossbow? But you're dead. Never mind.
I'm not dead. I just have
No,
a
that
warhammer and I missed.
Ebony, you're up.
Ebony is going to. Let's see here. Do magic missile. Real quick.
Okay.
At the one that's leaving.
At first level.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that kills.
Okay.
So there are no more enemies on the field.
One got
That is-
away.
Yep, one of their higher ups is being a smart enemy and seeing that it was swiftly going bad for him, even though he had not yet been hit.
One of them got away. This will not be over, likely.
I mean, it's just one. He'll have to rebuild.
One that you know of.
Potentially.
Yes, and then we'll take time.
Recommended action. Inform local authority that one escaped.
Oh, yes. Of course. Can't leave bandits unreported.
Something to do when we get to the city then. For now, we should probably move these corpses off of the road and then carry on.
Moon will just nod and then just start dragging them all.
Muzzies will be sitting there still munched down on our peach, trying to talk with a mouthful, saying, this is delicious peach. Where'd you get this?
My old man. There's a very nice peach tree in my village.
Maybe I could help you make some, and we could start a business together. Munch.
Maybe.
If you wanted these bodies at all, get 7 worn scimitars, 2 worn have. He had a great sword on him, so you can get a worn and a kind of it's kind of busted up, but a busted up breastplate armor.
What?
Get it fixed somewhere. Is there anything else you guys want to do before continuing on your journey?
What time of day is it?
This was fairly late in the day, so it probably be time for camp in a few hours.
Okay. Moses would not have anything to do. She'll let the others look the body as she enjoys her peach, and she'll get Fuzzy back in order to be able to carry the cart again.
Okay.
Nothing else for Moon to do.
Okay. After gathering up and putting the bodies in a pile, and did you guys loot them or no?
Moon has no persistence to looting.
I mean, if they won't, I will.
Yeah.
It's,
Of course,
it's more.
of course, the
It's
person-
more stuff to sell.
Okay. So what all are you taking? The armor. The only armor that would still be like somewhat usable is the leader's breastplate, but even that's kind of busted up. You need to get it fixed. And then there's a bunch of kind of busted up weapons.
You could probably have them melted down and forged into something better.
I mean, it's they're not magic at all, so they're just basically iron weapons.
Yes.
So what all do you take? Do you take everything?
Yes.
Okay. After doing so, we'll continue on. Got the hiccup.
Purple
Somebody
elephant.
spook him quickly.
Okay. You guys having been ambushed around this point. As you continue on, Red. As you continue on to in the direction of Red Crest, Fred, when you all reach the point about a day later, where you see a crossroads, that said that where the sign says it's leading to Periton, you kind of feel a pull in that direction. Like something in your soul is telling you that that direction is going to be important to you, but you know you have this current quest still going. So it might not be a good idea to start going there just yet.
Noted.
You all are able to continue on uh, to Red Crest without much issue. You do get like maybe like there's a pack of wolves that attacks your caravan, but it doesn't take more than like a round to deal with them at this. So they are not a threat worth really digging into. But you do eventually make it to Red Crest. That. All
Ooh,
do make it to Red Crest. Coming in from this exit or entrance.
fun.
It is a decently sized town, not anywhere near as big as the last couple you guys have been to, but there probably is a few good couple hundred people here. Uh, there does seem to be a like you're not sure if it's like an arena or a coliseum or something there, but there is one here. Uh, you see a you see some kind of fort that looks like it could be possibly where the town's live, lives. Uh, a bunch of like this is like a merchant's area, like an open market. A few actual shops built nearby. A lot of these buildings are residential. After arriving in the city, the uh, the quest, of course, needs to be turned into the adventuring guild here for you to get paid. So do you head straight there?
Might as well.
Hey, you do have to give like the Saito, of course, has to give his merchant's permit at the front gates to be allowed in with the large cart filled with boxes. But you guys are, of course, allowed through and get to the Adventuring Guild where you are given the gold for this quest. I did not make a handout. Did I? For how much? Uh, did I say a reward before?
No.
No.
Okay. So, the reward for escorting this merchant uh, that was listed on the paper, 500 gold. So,
Okay.
Seto would then give you 500 gold for completing the quest.
I just reach into one of the crates, pull out a massive sack of money. There you go. It should pay for everything. Divide it amongst yourselves.
It'd be 125 each.
So, with that, is there anything else you would like to do right now?
Well, first, so we have to report the bandits.
You head up to the front desk, and after you report that one of them got away, uh, the receptionist will say, we had heard about some bandit activity in the area. Here, they had gotten the supplies off of a couple merchants. We're glad that you have at least dealt with most of them. Hopefully, they were not going back to report to a bigger. Even if one got away, we could probably send some adventurers to go and hunt down one more big group.
Well, let us save you the hassle. We're adventurers, and we have the skills you need. Is that a good pitch? Is it? Is that how we do it, Fred?
Yeah, you did great. Have a beach.
Yeah. She will start going ham on the peach and just soaking her face with the peach juices again.
If you do not mind, would prefer that this kind of quest to track down one person. Somebody who just ran away from fighting you. That quest could go to some of the less experienced adventurers. That's usually what
Fair
bandit
enough.
quests go to. The less experienced ones that maybe it'll give them a bit of a challenge. Earn them some small amount of gold.
It's fair enough.
If you have any other quests you would like to take on, then happy to allow you to do so.
Oh, what was the name of that town?
Periton.
Periton. Do you have anything going towards Periton?
Hold on, I'll go and check.
What's in Parrington? Is it something interesting? Is your family from there? Or do you think that's going to be a good burial place of our friends?
He shrugs, says, I don't know. Something told me I need to go there.
Oh, do you have the magical voices talking to you too? I know I hear a lot of voices up in my head, but they don't tell me to go somewhere. They just normally tell me to shut up. Maybe I should start listening to them.
You just be you.
Now, I think you should listen to the voice. Is most of the time it works out pretty well. I mean, look at me. I'm a pretty good merchant. And I listen to the voices.
Moses will just nod her head, as she'll just have a big grin on her face and be done with her peach by now, and then she'll just kind of hand it up back to Mr. Seertoes. Do you want me to hold on to this for later, so then we can make you a big huge orchard, and then it'll boost our mercenary skills?
That would be nice, yes.
The guild receptionist does come back and say, it doesn't seem like any of the quests we have are taking that trip to that town. It seemed to be a little out of the way. You do have to travel back in that direction a few days before finally being able to get that road. A lot of the quests that we have would be taking in the other direction, back to the other city.
Alright, thank you.
Sorry about
None, no apologies needed.
You know, I'm not the best at geography myself, but if all of you are willing to wait in the city for a few days while I go, sort out some stuff, sell my stuff to the locals, talk with some mercantile buddies, I may be able to get you a pretty penny, but that goes towards Esdef. Would you be willing to work for me again?
What's an F step?
It's a village that should be west of here.
So we're going even further away?
I'm afraid so.
But we just got here. I mean, you're all fun and all. Of course you're great. But don't you want to explore this city a little bit? And Patron's just a little bit closer. So why don't you mark it out to that city?
Well, what we
Um,
can do, if you all don't mind, go there, then come back to meet up with Seto again.
Would
I
take-
mean,
it would take you a little over a week to get to Periton,
and by that,
and then a week back.
Well, I mean, Mr. See Your Toes did pay us pretty well. I wouldn't mind helping Mr. See Your Toes a little bit more. Plus, it does not seem like they have any high level risk reward thingies for us because we're just too good. You know?
see, you guys are amazing at your job. I'm okay. You are free for business. Why not take a little detour? Have a little vacation day and stuff.
Fred scratches his chin, looks at the others. Is that what the rest of you want to do?
We have nowhere else really to go, so why not?
Amazing. Well, I am going to make some arrangements with my friends down in the market. If you could meet me back at the Adventurers Guild in about 3 days, we can leave then. Plenty of time to explore and, do whatever you need to do. I don't know what adventurers do really. I'm not one myself.
Well, what if someone robs you in the city? What are you gonna do if we're not by your side in these 3 days? Are you telling us we're only placeholders? Are we not that important to you, Mr. See Your Toes?
Oh, of course, you are very important. And I have a way to defend myself. He pulls out the black lemon again.
It's muted.
Trust me. Trust me, people don't want to mess with me.
Well, if any other of those merchants give you a hard time, you call it right away. Okay, Mr. Pit Monkey?
Stop calling him that.
Don't worry. I'll come running if I need help. But for now, good luck, my friends. And he just goes back to his cart and rides off towards the merchant district.
Rise
My
off into
peach
the
farm
sunrise.
gone just like that.
He
We'll
just
be
throws
back
one
with him in a few
behind.
days.
He just throws one behind his back before he goes.
Mosey's got another peach.
So now having free reign of the city, it is getting to be probably close to 3 p.m. right now. So what would you like to do with the rest of this day?
A suggestion. Acquiring equipment would be vital to survivability.
I got a piece. That's all I need, Mr. Robot.
My name is Moon.
Moonbot.
It's sometimes better just go with it, Moon.
This you can very well afford a saddle now.
You can? A fancy saddle? A good
yes.
saddle?
A good saddle for your bear will cost you 25 gold.
Only 25 gold?
Yes. It
I'm
won't
sold.
be
You
like
get
a
a saddle,
magical
and you
one.
get a saddle, and you get a saddle.
What does magical saddles do? Just
They're
plus 1 to AC, I'm guessing?
No, a magical saddle makes it the only magical saddle that I know of. It essentially makes it impossible for somebody to knock you off.
Oh,
That's gonna cost you like 500 gold.
God damn it.
I just have to say, plate armor's price is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair,
Hmm.
it takes a skilled blacksmith a good
Well,
several weeks to make a
I'll be
set.
honest. I'll be fair. It does take a lot of effort, but it's a lot of money.
The only people buying a set of
Full
plate
plate or
mail,
like knight.
like very wealthy people, and they usually commission them.
Usually, the highest people would go that you'd see people with would be just half plate or like
Yeah,
breastplate.
full a set of full plate armor is because it is only mechanics wise, it is only slightly like one AC higher than the next one up. Wearing a set of full plate is kind of a status symbol. It means you are either a very competent adventurer or somebody who just normally has that amount
A
of
lot of
gold
money.
laying around. Uh,
I
a
love
king
that.
sponsored knight.
I absolutely love that. I love that take on plate armor. That's beautiful.
Look at this spoiled rich brat.
Oh, thanks, Rich McGee over here.
Yeah, full plate is like a status symbol. Only the wealthy and connected can really get that and really need that. Most
Remind me, is it? Oh, sorry. If you were still going with the plate armor.
even like most powerful like adventuring groups won't, like a lot of them will just straight up go for medium armor. Uh, like a
Honestly, fair.
breastplate or half plate at most, because the
Yeah.
heavy armor it tends to make you slower. It will block any chances of stealth from being a thing for your party, and tends to be significantly more expensive uh and harder to
Unless you play
maintain.
around it. They wait behind, and then you let the stealthy people go ahead, and then, you know.
Yeah, a lot of parties will
But
have a
it's
scout, but
yeah. But no. This fair. This fair. But remind me, is it just the warhammer that I have that's moon touched, or is it any weapon I use?
for that,
The moon touched effect that I
no,
have that makes
that's
it
just
glow.
it is that specific.
Okay, so it's a specific one. Got it.
Yeah, it's a magic item.
Okay. In that case, do you guys need anything?
Good
The
night's
armors that we.
rest.
Never mind, I don't need that.
Is Moses just
What?
trying to get the saddle?
Yeah, she's just going in for the saddle and probably picking up some live rats or something that she can feed to Hootie.
Okay. So you just subtract 25 gold thing, and now you have a single saddle, which is fit for bears.
Yay.
Cows, unfortunately, are not good to put saddles on. So their
Why
body
not?
proportions. If it was a
Yeah,
bull, that's something else entirely. Uh, cows, on the other hand,
I always
uh,
wanted to ride a cow. Real life
they're
and.
cows are great for pulling, though.
yeah,
True.
however, their backs are not
Yeah.
uh
Angled
built to.
right.
Yeah, they are not the right shape. If it was a
Not for riding, but
bull,
for pulling.
yeah, if it was a bull, they have the more broad shoulders and yeah, they have a more bulky body meant for that. Uh, but yeah, your cow would not be good to ride on. Uh,
Coward.
Maybe if it gets one size larger. It is already size large, but it's the proportions are off. But yes, is anybody else buying anything? Or gonna head to an
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I can't. Ebony! That's my name. Ebony is going to go searching for a better weapon. So she would be looking for daggers, slings, quarterstaff.
I'm going to ask this now. Is Ebony going to continue trying to be a frontliner?
No, not really. So she's going to look for a light crossbow. So that
Okay.
way she can get into the back.
To say, because that you've primarily been in combat just casting magic weapon on your staff and hitting things, and it hasn't really worked out too well for you. So
Yeah. So she's going to look for a light crossbow.
okay, uh, that's fairly easy to get. There are several merchants selling them. Uh,
You do have damaging cantrip spells, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
a light
Why not just use
crossbow
that?
does cost 25 gold.
Okay. And to get it upgraded?
You mean into a magic weapon?
Yes.
To make it a +1, it'd be 125 gold, spending all your. On something that does less damage than Firebolt,
Yeah.
which now for you does 2d10. About to do.
She would go with just the light crossbow and a quiver of arrows.
It runs
Or
off of
bolts,
crossbow
whatever.
bolts. Yes.
Yeah. So
Crossbow
that's
bolts have their
25.
crossbow bolts do have their own cost. Eh,
It's like 2 gold pieces, 20 or some shit.
Uh,
And we still have 3 healing potions, which is a 2d6 plus 6. Would we possibly want to pick up more?
You all did take the loot or the gear from Gary, yeah?
Yes.
okay, yeah,
Okay, that was.
a box of 20 bolts is 1 gold.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
As long as you're retrieving them. And you can retrieve half as many as you've shot combat. Yes, you can buy a box of 20 for crossbow bolts. Keep in mind, crossbows have a loading property, so you have to spend an action to load them before you can shoot them. So,
Right.
Unless you got crossbow expert.
yes, which would require you to spend a feat on. Um, so you now have a light crossbow and a box of bolts.
Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, machine.
Try talking dirty to it.
Don't try doing
You
that.
talk dirty, do it.
Hey, wait, hold on a minute.
I'll do it.
Okay.
No, you won't.
So, with that bot, is anybody else going to do anything before you guys turn in for the night?
No, I'm not.
Okay. After spending like a couple hours in the market, you do see Seto just like off in the distance talking to some merchants before he seems to move on to other business. But you guys find a good inn for the night. It's gonna cost you, with food included. This is not a super wealthy town, so the inns here are not too expensive. It's 1 gold for a night with meals included.
Yay.
So each of you just subtract 1 gold for your first night.
Do I get a slight discount for not requiring food, or do I just?
If you are just looking for a corner to stand in,
Could I just stand in one of their rooms,
you can. They
or just
they
stand
will
at a corner?
they will not charge you
Moses
for
will
standing
stare
in
at
a
you
corner.
back.
So you could just stay in one of their rooms.
All right, cool. Who wants an extra protection?
I'm not easy to creep out.
Moses calls Ebony. But throughout the day, you mentioned that we would see your toes here and there.
You saw
Within
him
the
once in
day,
the merchant talking with
yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Within the day, whenever she does get her time from getting the saddle, meeting up with people, and just walking around, she'll always just keep on not investigating him, but just making sure that he's okay from afar. Seeing if there's any shading business going on.
You
Or
do
someone she needs to stab.
you do see him at roll a perception check with disadvantage.
10.
10. At some point during the day, after he's done talking with these other merchants, you seem to lose him. Like he comes and goes from a couple buildings, but eventually, like after like 30 minutes of trying to tail him, you lose sight of him.
Okay.
As you all bed down for the night, everybody roll a wisdom save.
14.
I'm in the middle of an update cycle. Go away.
You all succeed. Let's see.
Get out
Yo,
of
where's
my
see your toes?
dreams.
Was he rolling too?
Everybody, actually, roll perception checks with this.
What? Sorry.
All of you roll perception checks with disadvantage. As you all
Do
sleep.
I gain disadvantage since I do not sleep?
Also, do not have ears. Disadvantage.
I
Yeah.
can hear as normal though.
E-
Question mark?
but- okay.
Where is it?
Moses. Makes sense for you to be the
Yep.
only one to hear it with your big ears. You do hear throughout the night some kind of like faint singing.
Like pretty singing?
The most pretty singing you've ever heard.
And is it still night or I just wake up?
Oh, it's middle of the night. It's like 1 a.m.
It's the middle of the night. She'll kind of get up from her bed and kind of peer at the windows or kind of sense what direction the singing's coming from.
Be coming from the church.
You church. Okay. Moses will walk over to Ebony's bed and she'll kind of just pull on Ebony's sheet and says, Ebony! Ebony! Ebony!
Moses, what? Why are you waking me up in the middle of the night?
You know who's talking to me? Gary's talking to me. Gary's coming from the church. But it's a beautiful voice in Gary. Gary's kind of stubborn voice. But this is like she starts screaming at Ebony trying to sing.
Make a performance check.
Oh, that's gonna be hard not to hear.
I don't know.
17 actually.
17.
Wow.
You do not have a trained singing voice, but you like your pitch is totally off. Like you are not able to mimic the pitch, but you are able to copy like the um like like it's like a pitched up version of what you're hearing. Uh it is at least like Moses' version is a little too high pitched to be considered
Oh
good
yeah, very
singing.
much so.
But yes, it is kind of like the sound kind of like the sound of opera singing. It is not loud, because you are fairly away from the church itself, but but Ebony, you do hear like a very slight singing.
That's odd.
Why are people singing in the middle of the night?
They shouldn't be.
Maybe they're
I
like
mean, you've
praising the
you've
moon
literally never
god.
been to this town, so you do not know what's going on.
Is the moon actually a god and he's just standing in the other room?
Come on, let's get the other two and then go check out this singing. Something something doesn't sit right with me.
Maybe we should get funnels and stick them in Moon's ears so Moon can hear it too.
I don't think Moon will have a problem.
I don't know. He might
Radars.
vibrate more. Maybe I can sing to him and he'll be able to vibrate sense it. Yeah, good idea. As Moses will jump off the corner of Ebony's bed and then run to Fred's room and crawl up on the bed real quick and just start jumping on him.
Moses!
It's party time. People are saying the night's still young and Moon is a god.
What?
Incorrect. Not a god.
Well, then why are people singing for you, huh?
They do not sing for me.
She'll just slowly blink as she'll just turn down to Fred and just start bouncing again. Saying, we're going on an adventure.
What happened to a good night's rest, Moses?
And we had plenty of time to rest.
Plenty of rest acquired.
You've been sleeping for like 3 hours.
Fred rubs his eyes. We haven't fully recovered from the fight, Moses.
The fight happened like a day ago.
Fred, enough. Quit belly aching and get your butt up.
Such a nice bed.
Maybe Fred is right. It is something to do with this weird city, and the weird city just wants to sing at night to lure people in. You know what goes along with singing? Sirens. You know what sirens do?
The
They
whole
kill
city
people.
is not a siren. Fine,
But
I'll
if
tell
they're
the
in the sewers, maybe they are.
Sensors indicate city is made of buildings, not sirens.
Fine,
Moses,
let me get dressed.
Moses standing on the bed is just facing Moon, as she does not know how to take his answers or replies or whatever it may be.
There's just an unchanging gaze. Just nothing.
And Moses will give you back the exact same look.
Can I help you?
Big grin just goes across her face, and then she jumps right off the bed, and she's like, I don't know how to take you, but you're going along for the adventure too.
I do not understand.
Moses will try and grab hold of one of Moon's like hands and try and like kick herself off of his shin, almost doing like a pulling action. As she definitely does not have any strength enough to be able
You
to
don't have
push him
near enough
around like Gary.
mass to move the robot.
Yeah, but with Gary and Fred and Ebony she can kind of have her way. With Moon, she cannot.
What do you require?
We're going out and about, Moon.
Correct.
Who can sing really well? Maybe we can disguise ourselves as one of the singers to be able to go into the cathedral or the church or whatever it's called, and then sing along and blend right in, and then maybe join a cult. Who knows?
Do you want to join a cult?
I'm assuming Fred's dressed. Moon is standing there
Ish.
awkwardly, and me and Ebony are heading towards the door.
Problem with plan. I cannot sing.
Talk away, chip chat. Come on. Do you think we should get Mr. Seartoes? Does anyone know where Seartoes is? He wouldn't be singing this in, would he? Maybe another in. Maybe someone's close. Maybe he's the one singing, because, you know, he is all powerful and all skills and all that magical jazz, right? Yeah. He has really good peaches. And exploding berries. Maybe I can learn a thing or two.
Ironically, I can
Do you
sing.
guys head out of the inn?
Yes.
As you
Believe so.
leave the inn and can now hear the song now more clearly, well, there's not walls around. Make a wisdom save.
Another one?
Another one.
Fucking figures.
Fred.
It's always Fred.
Uh,
I'm glad I have a +5. I think that saves me, yeah?
as you all start, as you all leave the inn,
Hey,
pitch
wait.
darkness outside.
What?
Only the
Doesn't matter.
there's a slight light of the moon, kind of lighting up places fairly high in the sky, but it's still fairly pitch black out here, as there are no torches or anything lighting the roads. You see not a lot of people, but you see just like the occasional person here or there, and weirdly enough, the occasional animal, like a cat or anything, just slowly walking in the direction of the church. And as you step out, so does Fred.
Wait.
See ya, suckers. I'm gonna go see the sirens.
Moses will just walk with Fred, just constantly yabbering on our way like nothing's happening.
You
Or
look
does
up
she?
If you look up at Fred's face, he is 100% like in a daze. He has like this weird wistful smile on his face, like eyes like dead eyes, just completely just slowly just like it would be barely considered. It's like a mix, like a combination of like a stumble and a walk as he's just slowly moving.
As Moses kind of picks up on him being enthralled in a way, to kind of look up at him, pull his arm, and say, "Hey, are you even listening to something I say? I know you tune me out a lot, but this is not good. This is something very important, Fred."
He does not react at all and just continues.
If he
This
continues
is
to
an
walk,
issue.
Moses will kind of reach in her bag for any fluff, cotton, or anything kind of that she can put in his ears. I don't know what all she would have on her loose wise.
Even if you somehow manage to plug his ears, it doesn't stop him from.
Like crawl up on his back. um
Is everybody just following Fred?
Well, I mean, I could stop him.
Ebony
We're
is
going
going
there
to
anyway.
snap her fingers in front of Fred's face.
Doesn't react. He keeps.
Um,
As you guys get closer to the church, you see that there are like more and more people and animals just slowly converging in that area coming.
Oh
It's
man, I have an idea of
Yeah.
how to help Fred, but it's gonna hurt.
Well, there's no need to hurt him right now. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything wrong with all the animals and things like that. There's a whole bunch of things and people around.
Hey Pete,
Hmm.
I have an idea. If,
I've got
if
an idea too.
well, yours might be better. We'll go with yours first, because mine is just to punch him. I mean, think about it. How do you wake someone up who's in a deep sleep? You slap them, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
you make them
what
sleep more.
Ebony's going to do wouldn't just be a slap.
Oh, you're doing
Do
something.
it.
Oh,
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
okay.
Hey,
I'm curious to see what'll happen. So you know what? You do your thing. I'm excited now.
Rosie's trying to encourage them not to slap him.
This is out of character that I'm saying this. I will make note. I can patch up your wound if you get hurt. So if you hurt him, don't feel too bad, okay? We don't want him feeding himself to the harpies. Anyways, you said there was a bunch of other people there?
yeah, they're slowly walking into the church.
Moon,
Alright, you know what?
stop his forward
Honestly,
movement.
you could do that. I'm gonna do this though on him. Pete, I need you to make a I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Correct, wisdom saving
Yes.
throw.
Yeah.
DC 13.
Jokes on you have a ring of free movement.
I,
Get off me.
Your magic does not seem to
You
stop
know-
him.
you know, I really, 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 really fucking dislike you sometimes. I wish I had
Okay.
Hold Monster.
He might as
'Cause
well have
that's
had a
what I
ring of
need.
free.
Okay. So,
Just a blank, empty stare.
he's half orc, right?
Yes, he is half orc.
Ebony's going to slam her hand down on his chest and let rip with shocking
Miss.
grasp.
I
Damn, that's shocking.
That would hurt.
It doesn't seem to get through his armor.
Oh God.
New
know if this
objective. Terminate
all-
source
You
of
all get
singing.
one more action before he is in the church.
New
Okay,
objective.
fine.
Terminate source of
I'm
singing.
casting sleep at second level on him. There you go.
What is it? What is Fred's HP?
33.
So while he seems to fall asleep, he is still walking. Now he is
So
just sleepwalking.
I won't be able to cast Shield of Faith on him, I'm guessing.
That was the last action, and now he is walking in.
I don't care if he walks into
Moses
the
is
church.
still
I just
walking
want
in with.
yeah, like I just want to cast it on him as I'm going in.
You can, as soon as I explain what you see.
Oh boy, this will be
As-
fun.
As you get in the church, Fred slowly walking up towards the front. Let's get this music. You expect to see sirens or harpies. That isn't what you see. You wish you were seeing sirens or harpies. You really do. Because what you see is very different. What you see currently munching on a person seems to be still alive, with a wide grin on the soon-to-be corpse's face, resembles kind of like a lump of flesh with these like no legs, kind of like a long tail. It's 2 arms that come off of its body, and in very long, like, scythe-like appendages. And a very long neck, at the end of which is kinda humanoid face. Kinda humanoid mixed with a bit of snakish, as it is currently munching down on this person with a second, much smaller neck with another face currently still singing. You guys can put down your tokens down here.
God, you're an asshole.
Who?
He knows who I'm talking to.
Fred, you are unconscious and charmed. The only thing you will do on your turn, until that has stopped, is move towards this creature.
Well, as soon. It's not a concentration spell, is it?
No, it's just the thing.
Roll initiative.
You just had to go and fall asleep, huh?
We all did that to him.
Yeah, she rolled exactly my hit points.
Or not fall asleep, get charmed, I mean.
Sadly,
I'm
I
wearing
don't
an
even have
ascot
something to
confused thing.
uncharm him yet, so.
You're lucky it's distracted.
Are we though?
So, at the start of initiative, Fred, use your full movement.
Oh, excuse me.
That is your turn. Boone. By the way, Fred, you do not see this creature while you're asleep. But yeah, you wouldn't see this creature.
He's asleep. This is an auto crit. I'm hitting him with my fist, not. Actually,
Well, you
it's
don't
time to
do
hit
a
him with
dice
the
of
hammer.
damage, I don't think, do you? So it's just the straight damage. So what
It's
is your
tempting to
strength?
hit with
You can just shake
Oh,
him
it's
awake
3.
after you throw away
I
the-
was saying it's tempting to hit him with the hammer because if I down him, I could drag him a lot easier. But
If
no,
you
no,
down
we're
him, he
just
can't help you.
that too. That's the other issue. So like, we're just gonna hit him with basically with a like a punch, but it's 3.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
So it's
just-
six
use an
damage.
action to shake them and wake
you
them
have
up.
to actually, well, yeah, it's a, you have
It's just
to
to
still
help try and
hit.
break the charm.
You still have to hit. hit
And
if
this
you're
is
not-
to help break the charm. I don't. Is it just a straight roll or is it
It's just a strength check because you don't have proficiency. What is Fred's
Oh.
AC?
15, he hit.
15. So what is your strength modifier?
3? As I said, just 6
3
damage.
plus 1, so it'd be 4.
Oh, 4? What?
You're an unarmed strike. If you do not have proficiency, and if you or have like a monk dice or something, it's your strength +1.
Oh, I didn't know it was +1. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, so you just took 4 damage. You are not uncharmed, but you are not asleep anymore. But
Well,
yeah,
that was. Interesting. I could try for that. Yeah.
yes. However, Moon, check this distance real quick. Make a wisdom save, Moon. As you are within 30 feet of the creature.
I can only do this so many times. Thank you.
You succeeded. You will not have to make any more saves for the next hits.
Oh, thank.
At least from that effect. Is that your turn?
Is that is okay? So, it's just one. No, that's the action. Okay. Well, things aren't going to go too well from here, so we're going to be casting Spirit Shroud, which is going to effectively look as if the moon is glowing around them more. More like
Spirit Shroud.
more glowing.
So you have a 10-foot radius now.
I mean, I was already glowing before, to be honest.
Cool.
There.
Good thoughts.
Is that your turn?
I'm going to try all my movement that I did there, and then that's an additional 1d8. So I'll have to keep note that I have to do an additional d8 every time.
Is it necrotic or?
Right. Oh, wait, I could just do it here. Because for the duration of that, it's 1d8 radiant for me. I'm gonna do.
Okay. That's your turn.
Correct.
Moses.
Okay, so Fred is awake, but he's still enthralled or incapacitated of this creature, correct?
Yes.
He's not pinned, he's still very enthralled.
He's got
And
a bruised arm.
Casting Fuzzy or Wuzzy will take an action, correct?
I believe missed one of them.
She's more worried about him getting too close. So she will entangle at his feet. Right here.
Okay.
Okay.
She wants to try and make sure that he cannot go closer.
Hey, failing upwards is nice.
It's
Is
gonna be
entangled.
one closer. Maybe here.
I put it on the actual.
And that is my action. I don't think she has a bonus action cantrip, so she shall move 30 feet up. And that will be my turn.
Ebony.
All right, so Ebony is going to move up to beside Moses. And she is going to cast Magic Missile on the head that is singing.
I don't. Because it's not an attack roll. if you would wanted to make a called shot, you would have disadvantage because there's no attack roll. You don't choose where magic missile. It's
Okay. Well, she's going to try to put the head that's singing out of commission. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. 22.
that
Good
does.
damage.
Not seem to.
Fat it up. Fat it up.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
So we have leveled up at this point, right? Or are we still?
Yes. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, you were level. You were.
Okay, just
The
trying to make
shock
sure.
from
Sorry.
seeing this has leveled you. And to say that at the caught up in.
Oh, I thought we were leveling up from like sleeping or whatnot, and that's why I made the joke about rebooting, running an update.
It is the shock of seeing this otherworldly creature at level. Now level 5.
It'd be funny.
Complete.
It'd be funny if it was for level 6. Just imagine it's like you God giving you a blessing because you're dealing with something this shocking.
Nope, this is just a heck of an it literally shocked your body into filling with enough adrenaline to is that your turn, Ebony?
Yes.
This creature, whatever it
It's difficult terrain in there.
affected.
Oh, that's terrifying. But
Okay.
bring it. Oh no, not on him.
This creature make one bite attack and one claw attack against Red. Thankfully, you are not asleep anymore. You oh, both hit. Thankfully, you're no longer asleep, so they're not auto crits.
Who's asleep? That bite would have been an auto crit. That would have been terrifying. That would have been terrifying.
Yes, as you take 14 piercing and 2 acid bites, you can now make the you succeed. Thankfully, you will not be affected by that particular effect any hour. However, you come out of this blissful haze to see this horrifying creature currently biting down on your shoulder with a pincer in your thigh.
What the shit? Fred touches himself.
Oh.
He what?
Action from
Yes.
Yep.
okay, let's see. It is one of those creatures types. That's good.
No, I had to roll another strength save too.
You are currently still restrained because it takes an action to roll out of it.
Truth.
So you are still uh, restrained and have no move. You have a bonus action.
Help! I'm done.
Moon.
As she hears that he is saying help, could she use a reaction to disengage the
To
entangle?
drop
You
concentration.
can drop concentration.
Yeah, that's a
then
free
she'll do
action.
that,
So
please.
that would be much appreciated. Maybe.
It
And
looks like
with
you're
that,
winning there anyway, so.
alrighty. Keep clicking on the wrong one. I'm gonna put that over there. There we go. Okay. Can we hit it?
Yes, we can.
Just hits.
Yes, we can. And I'm doing an additional 5d6 and I'm using the War Priest Wrath. So like I'm hitting it here. So first of all, here's the initial hit. Oh, that's wrong one. There's the initial hit. That is with the additional radiant damage, and then I roll the 5d6 for it. 60 additional damage, so it's 31 damage total.
It seems to resist the physical damage, but it does take double the.
Hmm.
That is.
Need to hit him with the power of gods.
It's what I just did.
9 damage.
Oh, 29, let's go! Oh,
It seems to resist your physical.
who cares about that? That's not the kicker.
Is that your turn?
And do you add your extra damage for your thingy-majiggy?
That is the 5d6 right there, the 16. And I added the extra damage to the weapon itself, so it's rolling the d8, adding 2 for
That's
my
your-
permanent buff.
That's
That is my turn, correct.
poses corrupt.
It looks like it's time to go. She will start running and she will summon Wuzzy this time. As she will jump on the back of Wuzzy's back and kind of mount him while he's running. If that's possible. It's for cosmetic effects. But it takes an action to summon them. Fred doesn't look too badly hurt, does he?
Yes.
He is bloodied.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you back on our side. Hey, sleepyhead. As she will give him a healing word. 10 healing. Also, who hit you? Just for reference. Just saying. That will be her turn. Bonus action,
Make a
action.
wisdom.
We are ready to go.
Ending your
Okay.
turn with 19. You do under the.
Whew.
Ebony.
So Ebony is going to back up to right about there. And then pull the crossbow. Can we say that she's already got a bolt loaded?
No. I have to
Okay.
actually.
Okay. Well, then. Oh, can't
Just
You have
firebolt it.
seen that the physical damage that was being done at it. That
She is going to throw a firebolt at it. Um,
an 11 miss.
okay. And then she's going to start loading the crossbow. And that's her turn.
It takes an action to load the crossbow.
That's why I said start to load it.
Okay.
Because she can't finish the action completely this turn.
Part of her? Okay. This creature to see. The 3 people close to it need to make a con save.
Okay. I'm not good at those.
What's your modifier there, Paladin?
I'm not a paladin.
Oh, damn it.
I'm
We're
a
all making
cleric.
con saves.
That's us
And-
3.
And the bear.
Oh. Not the bear!
Did you make a fucking call?
No. Oh,
Moses, you succeed.
what? No.
The other 3
Is that
of
good?
you do not.
It's highly unusual and highly unfortunate on our parts.
As it lets out a psychic. The 3
Ouch.
of you, or the 4 of you actually, because of the bear, take. That's low roll. 12 psychic damage.
I'll
Moses
take it.
taking 6. And then it will make a bite and a claw. Oh, it'll continue to bite at Fred, and the claw will go the bear. Bite on Fred, claw on the bear. Fred takes 8 piercing, 3 acid.
Fred is unconscious.
You're conscious, but you're at 0.
Yeah.
You're down.
And then the bear. 7 piercing.
Seven piercing. Okay, okay. Okay.
Fred.
I can heal myself with my healing dice, but that'll give me exhaustion, right?
I believe it's a bonus action, right? You'd get 2 points.
I mean, if you want to get up and back up as quick as possible. You still got death save to make. You might be able to get an at 20.
I recommend waiting.
Yeah, that's 2 failed death
Disregard.
saves.
Disregard all that I had said. Heal yourself now.
You can't.
Or
that
wait,
was
and
the
I
end
will
of-
heal you.
He chose to end his turn without healing himself.
Oh, okay.
Death save happens at the end of your turn.
Oh, gotcha. In that
Biscuit's on a
case-
biscuit. It's on a very good biscuit.
He is not looking too good, is he?
So, Moon.
Oh, he looks
He is
really
not
bad.
looking too good, is he?
No. He is about to die if you do not heal him. if somebody else does not heal him.
Oh.
Gets back to this thing's turn. It will double tap. Okay, so 17 healing. You're back up.
And then with my bonus action, because I can't cast another level spell, Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Bonus action.
Uh, you're right, it is not. I am getting tired. Apologies. Beginning to think. I don't think I can't do anything else.
Okay.
It would appear I cannot do anything else.
So Fred is looking healthy again, correct?
Healthier.
Okay.
He's bleeding a little less.
She shall healing word her little pet. 5, 9, 10, 12. Okay, as Wuzzy is going to do his multi-attack bite claw. And 23, I'm assuming hits. For 5 points of damage. That is my bonus action. That is all I can do.
Ebony.
So Ebony has a flash of inspiration. And she is going to cast blindness, deafness on the creature. So I need a DC 14 con save.
Which one are you going?
Blindness.
Creature. Blinded condition.
That's funny.
It has multiple heads.
Oh.
Your spell seems to have no effect.
Okay.
I mean, hey, it
And
was a good attempt, though.
that is her. Well, she's going to cast magic missile on her light crossbow.
Magic. You've already cast a level spell.
Can't she? Never mind then. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I'm getting tired.
It's you only have maybe an hour left. This combat should hopefully end by then. Can end after this.
Okay. But that's her turn.
Okay, this. It saw that the big metal man is capable of healing, as is the small green. Let's see if he not regain that. So he is just to attempt.
I mean, Big Metal Man also hit him for a lot.
He's not worried.
Relatively.
He's
Ouch.
not worried about you dealing damage to him. If he even has that feeling.
That-
So he's gonna bite Moses
I don't know how to feel about that, I'll be honest.
as his long neck reaches over. That's a 9 missing Moses. And an attempt to slash at
Whoa.
the crit.
Hold your Hold your horses now.
So that is
Hold them horses.
12
That's a 11.
piercing.
Oh, 12, yeah. And then a con save, which fine. No more extra D8. 12. That's really low.
That is his
Ouch.
turn. Fred.
On this action, Fred calls his glaive. And misses.
Turn.
Yep.
Moon. We're up.
This is problematic. Alright. So, I'm gonna use a charge to cast this. I'm gonna cast, Shield of Faith on Fred. Take 2 extra AC for now.
Appreciate it.
I hope so. And with my action, I am going to sidestep it all the way up to here. Wish you luck, my friends. And beat the ever-loving hell out of it.
Okay. Don't have that extra. You know, you have that extra.
That is my base extra radiant. I just don't get the extra D8.
Okay.
Remember, War
That
Priest.
7.
Not bad. Could be better.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Fortunately, yes. Healing would be
As
nice.
she's starting to see that everyone's starting to feel hurt, she is going to basically hold her hands together for a moment and just say, you know what? I believe in the fairies. The garden fairies, they've got us. As she is going to be casting a healing spirit on top of Moon. And it is whenever a creature starts his turn there or the spirit goes over them, they get 1d6 of healing, and it's 4 times I can use it. But because I'm still holding my crook, it is 2d6. That gypsy, fuck off. Okay, so you get back 8 hit points. That is a bonus action to be able to do that, so Wuzzy will do his multi-attack with his bite and his claw. For 4 damage, because I'm assuming 22 will hit. I don't know if you have like a little token or something like that that you want to do for the healing spirit that I can move around. I can also draw it and carry it around too.
Yeah, you can just, where are you putting?
Wait there. It's gonna be on top of him for right now.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Ebony.
Ebony is going to cast Magic Weapon on her crossbow and then finish loading it. And takes aim at the creature.
Okay. Fire. Alright.
And
He'll make one attack against the Metal Man and one attack again. fight against Metal Man. Well, against
Negative.
Negative.
The,
this
the,
is both. Let's
the face charging towards him just bounces off the shield.
does not regain back use that ability. Okay.
Since
Okay.
it attacked somebody, I will attack it.
Okay. Aim. Just
It's 8 radiant.
doubled.
16.
It seems to really not like you now. It is your turn.
I took the Thirsting Blade Invocation, just so you know.
It really doesn't like you.
So that was 22 total, so that's gonna be 44.
Hey, it's bloodied.
And I'm gonna back up 5 feet.
Still within its reach. Attack of opportunity.
Yep, I'm done.
What's wrong one again? Okay, there we go.
You start
I
your
start my
area
turn
there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an additional 1d6 plus however much or whatever it is. Oh, another 8? Correct?
Yes.
Hmm. Uh. Wow, that thing was so helpful. That's a lot of healing from that. Alright, well then. We're just gonna beat the shit out of it.
It's
Oh, I should have cast the. Well, this is being cast. It's not gonna happen before that. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't.
yeah, it would
Because I used.
is
Not only that, I used my 3rd level on healing him. So never mind, right? I can't do that. Never mind, we're good, we're good.
roll damage.
Hit him. 6 damage. Okay. And then if I remember right, this is correct. So we're gonna be casting Spiritual Weapon as well. I did not mean to click it twice. Apologies. Nor did I mean to click it at advantage. I just wanted to post it.
Okay.
But I'll bring it out over here. Try and
It does hit.
grab. Does 17 hit? 17 does hit. Wonderful. For 7 damage. Force. Really? Resistant to force? That's terrifying. Just out of
It's resistant
character.
to a lot of things.
I don't like how you said that. We're gonna move on. I'll end my turn here because I kind of like this position.
What is this?
Doing a quick look around, Fred, does he look bloodied?
Not quite.
Not quite, so
He
he's
might be in a
still...
second.
Jeez, you're really making me want to use my bonus action to heal him now. Do I? Do I not? Yeah, she's still more worried about making sure her teammates are alive. So, using a bonus action to move my spiritual, little fairies. They will move on top of him and give him 2d6 of healing. So it is 1 out of 4 uses left. Okay, that is my bonus action, and as an action, I am making Wuzzy attack with his bite and his claw again. 15? Okay.
That it?
And that will be it, yes.
Ebony.
Ebony is going to change her mind before she fires her crossbow and throws a chromatic orb at the creature. Radiant.
Radiant is not a damage.
Yeah, it's elemental.
Okay, then, fire.
Fire.
It's a good damage roll too. Remember, it's a disadvantage to hit me.
And you have 2 additional AC from
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes it
Protection from
Protection.
evil and good.
Evil.
not regain its psychic weight. We'll do this though. Looking rather in last ditch effort. Everybody, intelligence.
Oof.
Oh shit. Um.
Oh. Poor Wuzzy. He's not the smartest.
Fred just barely 60. Ebony's. The others. Rest of you take 19 psychic damage. As the head that was singing before explodes. Letting
Thank
out
you
an
for that
intensely
healing.
shrill psychic shrill psychic sound that you hear in your heads. The other two, those who succeed, take half. Oh, by the way, when Fuzzy, was it Fuzzy or Wuzzy?
Wuzzy.
Wuzzy?
Yeah.
Wuzzy doesn't go into your mark when he dies. When she dies.
What?
Appears. You do not see her.
But they were siblings. As Moses will kind of feel empty and slightly drained after she doesn't see the mark on her body anymore.
So the mark
She
is
has it
still
right
there.
on her.
You just do not see Wuzzy go into them when they die. And
Oh,
Wuzzy disappears.
okay.
Do not see
So
her.
she'll kind of just look at her mark and look at what's going on and just slightly confused at the feeling of being drained after that much damage for one and
Does she
her
remember
missing
Wuzzy?
Wuzzy.
Do we remember Wuzzy?
The song is not playing anymore.
Okay.
So she remembers Wuzzy being there. She does not see Wuzzy.
Good thing the song's not playing anymore.
That was that. Now, it will make a bite and claw. As it will
That's
attempt-
problematic.
Yes, it will attempt to bite at Metal Man again.
Oh, real quick, wait, I forgot to roll my con save.
Actually, you know
I
what?
Yeah,
think
I'm
that's
gonna
a
do that.
The person it hates right now is Fred, so it will bite Fred. Fred
The con
succeeded. It will bite Fred.
half 19. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just at normal because it would have advantage otherwise after.
Con 12 is not good enough to keep up a level 2 spell, is it?
It's
You
based on the
took 19
damage.
damage.
You
Yeah, it's
took
based on
9.
damage.
Yes.
You're fine.
Half the damage taken or 10, whichever is higher, and the
Yeah.
DC would be 10, you beat it.
Okay.
So you're good.
Will bite on Fred. 21.
Oh,
And a claw at
Do it.
failed to save, right? It has advantage. 19.
Okay.
So bite on Fred. 6 piercing, 4 acid.
Okay, and I'm gonna swing at it when it swings at Mosey's.
8 piercing on Moses. 12 misses.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna use
Heal
3
10.
dice. Hold on.
As my healing spirit fades to nothingness.
You're unconscious.
I'm gonna use 2 dice.
On who?
Moses is unconscious.
Okay.
Come on.
Or
That's
oh no, the healing
still up.
healing phase.
Yeah, my spirits are gone now. It was their last use, and you started your turn in that square, so they're healing you for 10.
so I get back 9 health. Maybe 24. And then I swing twice.
Yes, thank you.
17 hits. It is barely alive.
And I'm done after that.
It is just holding on by a hair.
well, you know, this thing really hurt. So, does the scream thing make me have disadvantage to attack it? Or no?
It does.
Alright, it does?
You are you're not stunned, but you are thrown off. Like that hurt.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, you see,
If you're playing by flanking rolls, wouldn't it be a straight roll?
it'll be a straight roll, yeah. But it's so unfortunate because I was kind of hoping to have that advantage because that'll kind of be more of like a, yeah. Well, it's not like it matters much because like I'm here to beat its ass anyways, and it's going to oblige to what I say. And just as an extra, screw you too. And the spiritual weapon's gonna hit it
That damage.
with the 8 point.
You do succeed. It seems in killing him. Everybody make a wisdom.
Does anyone have holy water?
More with the wisdom saves. This is going to get done. No.
Well, with the death of this creature, Moon failed the saving throw.
Of course. What happens? How bad is this?
If you go into the afterlife, you better bring back Woozy.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying, right?
You're not.
Good.
Yet.
I'm deciding whether or not to be mean. Uh,
Yeah, go for it if you want. You had to
There's
get
a
me
reason
eventually.
this is one of the most hated creatures out there.
it is, and
What,
it's
a
also
cleric?
almost for anybody. You're lucky that he chose to stop the song, or he self-destructed that head before uh somebody went down. Um, y'all were really lucky this fight, like insanely so. Uh, in a lot of ways. Um, the session just in general.
I don't know. I don't feel too lucky.
I do. I do.
Hey, Moon,
Yeah.
remember those people that raised you?
Yeah.
You don't remember them. You've lost the memory. You do not remember them. So, to your knowledge, those people have never existed.
Oh.
If Fred had died, who the fuck is Fred?
Moses will remember Fred.
You do
Oh,
see, now that the creature's dead, you do see Wuzzy's body, but it is a body.
Y- Like
The body
ex-
reappears. The connection between you broken.
so I have to claim them again, even though I
No,
still have the mark of them.
they're dead.
Like dead. So I don't even have a mark.
Dead. Unless you have I prepared and a diamond to use, they are dead.
So they got detached from me.
Yes,
In short.
your connection with them was broken, and they are dead.
These will see some creature that she once loved and cared for, as she will go over to the dead body, not even caring it's a dead body, and just kind of hug onto Wizzy and just not let go as tears start to roll down her face. It's Gary. Now it's Wizzy. Now what are you gonna do with your sister, huh?
As you all
now
look
if we had a
around, they're slowly, while you not ever remember seeing faces as you went, and you do not their bodies start appearing. Like,
Hmm.
mostly eat bodies, people, children, animals,
Just
things
everywhere?
like it. Not a lot of them per se, because this was the first night in existence. Night after it was. Luckily, you see like a good few like adults, animals around dead. Their faces are unclear to you. They look almost like a mosaic, but they they are there. You guys were very lucky that not only did you all succeed the initial saving throw, but one of you rolled high enough on perception to hear. Because if you had not done so, every night that you failed to hear it, it would eat more and get strong. If you had failed all 3 nights, it would be essentially the same as a
Ooh, that's problematic.
Yeah.
What you guys have just fought is the creature well known as the False Hydra.
Oh, fun.
You fought it, and it's just barely above larval.
You know what? It's a really good thing I was constantly emanating light to not let it have its bonus then.
There was a lot that went exactly as right as it needed to be. Or this could have been very bad. Uh, if it had survived the first 3 nights, nobody in the city would have been strong enough to take it down, and it would have continuously grown without being known until it was a constant threat. In under a week.
Huh.
What you also see, actually, roll perception check. Everybody but Moses, because
What the fuck?
Hang on, my character sheet's missing. Come on.
I'll say 11 is enough to, because if you guys are like looking around, behind this pedestal, see what looks to be like a broken open, along with like a not a cracked egg, but kind of like a burst, like egg sac that was once within it. Crate has a symbol that you recognize,
Of course
as
it
it was
does.
one of the crates that was in Seto's art.
Well, they would recognize. I do not.
Yeah, you didn't. You don't
Moses would
see it.
not.
Ebony and Fred see it.
Well, even if they point it out, it's still. I don't know what that is.
Recognize that symbol is the that was on Seto's wagon.
I think in the morning we'd better have a conversation with our monkey friend.
I think you're right. Wouldn't happen to be a fully 300 gold piece diamond lying right around wood there?
Not that I see.
I
If
have the
a
spell.
diamond can be acquired, we could process it down. I also have the ability to bring back should you not be able to.
Everybody here has been by now dead more than a minute, so I would.
And I don't have gentle repose. Gentle repose would be great right now.
But everybody here, either dead and forgotten, or in Fuzzy's case, just dead.
Moses will be on the floor. She'll just kind of pet Wuzzy's head one last time and close his eyes and try and make his body seem as peaced as possible.
Fred chopped off the remaining head of the false Hydra.
Creature unknown.
At least to us. Well, we're going to take this to the Adventuring Guild.
There's kind of like a I guess the best way would be just like a whirring noise of just of acknowledgement.
And Moon, you have like as you like, maybe running diagnostics on yourself, there is a gap in your memory. You have no memory.
Data corruption detected in memory units.
And it's not like the memory is like blurry or anything. It's just not there.
Well, that would be
Yeah.
why I said data corruption.
Yes. There's just a missing like a blank space. Like if you were to look in a hard drive, it's just like what was once there is not there anymore.
Suggested action, advanced diagnostic.
Right. I don't think anybody here knows how to do that, Moon.
What do you guys do now? It is still the
What?
middle of the night.
Wrap up this head, and in the morning we're gonna take it to the. Well, no, we can't. Better not wait till morning.
Ebony is going to gather up the pieces of the crate and the egg sack and put it all in the crate.
We need guards.
Moses will stay watch here with Wuzzy, the egg and the sack and the head.
Remembering how that went last time for goes. No.
We are taking these things to a guard because we can't leave them here, and we're not splitting the party.
Wuzzy can't leave Wuzzy here.
We'll come back for Wuzzy.
Compromise. I can carry them.
I want Wuzzy by a water source with other animals so he can go back to being part of human nature.
Moon would look to you two, Fred and Ebony.
Yeah. Guess you're carrying a bear.
Understood.
Be
If
very
you would let
careful.
him,
He's very sensitive.
if you would let him, he would scoop up. It's Wuzzy, correct?
Yeah.
He would scoop up Wuzzy. Not not the most gently because slight damage, major damage at this current moment, actually. But like as gently as possible, and look back to you. You lead the way. I will follow with your companion.
Mosey will want to take Wuzzy out into the forest in like a little gathering, so he'll be brought back to nature. So whatever nature's course is, if anything else eats him, they eat him. It's just giving back to the earth. So I think the only way out is this way closest.
On the way there, we'll stop at the guardhouse.
As you look around, there are people who are very confused in this street. Like everybody who did not get to the church, who currently that was one, but didn't get to it. That creature song stopped. To just be standing in the street, insanely confused. Um, some of them are just going back to their houses. animals skittering off back toward. You don't see any guards anywhere.
All right, going to the adventuring guild then.
Moses will not be going to the adventuring guild. She wants to take care of her animal first.
I can handle the adventuring guild if you want to go with Moses and Moon Ebony.
All right.
Fred, take the head. The adventuring guild. There
And the crate,
are
because
there
Ebony would give it to him.
there the there does seem to be a couple adventurers like very tired, but having been awoken by that song, as well as a receptionist there who's kind of like in their nightgown, uh, like trying to talk to them, uh, as you come up with. Have you wrapped up the head, or are you just carrying the head?
Yeah, he wrapped the head up.
Okay. Do you just place the wrapped up head on the counter? Walk up.
Yeah, and says we just fought this in the chapel. It was singing that song.
Unwrap the head for them to see.
Yes.
Okay. As you do, the two adventurers that you see that were talking to her just pass out. They faint upon seeing the horrifying visage of this even now dead creature crying. The receptionist looks a bit woozy as she sees it. Like, that is a terrifying creature. That it was one singing.
Yes. There's a lot of there's a lot of bodies in the chapel.
Nobody that situation. Find out who that's. Um, Chapel. We're in there. Just hey,
Fred shows her the crate and egg.
brought the crate and the egg.
Yep.
So the egg is pretty big. Like the egg sack at least was pretty. Um, she goes over to like a ledger. This symbol labeled under escorted.
Mm-hmm. We already intend to talk to him in the morning. Has this city always not had guards?
He seems to think for a bit. Had I think had let. Sorry, my head hurts. We still have a couple. I think they're dealing with something at the moment. There was a bunch of very confused escorting home. Um, like I would like to ask parties about did escorts that
Of course. One of my taming companion, my tamer companion, one of her bears died, so they're taking it to a place, and then they're gonna come back.
have somebody come back to the stay within then
It's
a handful of guards. 2 hours into the uh, back in sleep, you certainly seem to have earned it. Uh, she like while holding her head just kind of walks away looking very confused. The other adventurers just still fainted on the floor, just like kind of like partly leaned onto against each other.
before he leaves, Fred just kind of slaps him on the cheek a little bit. Hey, pat pat,
Is the head still there?
wrapped it back up.
Okay. They slowly like kind of like come to. They still look very scared, um, and very confused. They'll get up and then walk away after thanking you for helping them up.
Fred goes back to the inn to wait for the others.
Where are you planning to bury? Was he in the woods by?
Yeah, in a like little gathering, and it's not burying him. It's just letting him be out in the moons, like so other animals and stuff can feed, getting some body out of his use out of his body. The honorable death, you could say.
Fuzzy was the girl.
They were both boys, I thought.
Okay. Uh, so Wuzzy's body is just placed in.
Yeah.
Back to the.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else to do after that.
Moses wouldn't. She wants to stay with Wuzzy for a little bit and make a little nice bed out of some taller leaves and things like that so it looks more natural and unbothered as she gives him a nice little area to rest down on, then she'll kind of begrudgingly walk back. If Moon and them want to wait, they can. If they don't, she will find her way back eventually.
Oh wait.
Stairs.
After all eventually get back to the.
Yeah.
After telling everybody what he was told, yes.
What, that Zito's behind this, or possibly?
You guys are going to part of. They're gonna like have some questions for you in the morning.
Okay.
As you guys go to. Where once Moses slept in her. Now a note.
Fred picked up the note and reads it.
Party settled. Like to see your friends.
Son of a.
That is where we spend today.
Every time we split up, I swear.